Hey folks, welcome to Internet Movie Show. Today we're going to be reviewing the movie Popstars, Never Stop, Never Stopping. Okay, so Popstars basically is a movie where you have Andy Samberg playing the iconic pop star dude.
Ever since I was born, I was dope.
He comes from a trio band back in the 90s called the Style Boys, yes. And they hit fame, and then basically he turns into a solo performance, kind of like Justin Timberlake did.
It's kinda...
And that blows up and becomes a big deal, and then all of a sudden his music isn't hitting with the public as much as he thought it was going to.
Connor's second album drops today.
Out of 4 possible stars, Rolling Stone has given it the shit emoji.
And this becomes a huge problem for him, and he has to go on a soul journey, I guess you could say. Dylan, what did you think of this movie?
I thought it was pretty good. There's a lot of laughs in it. Overall, an enjoyable experience.
Chris?
I like Popstar. I thought it was going to be better than... I thought I would like it more than I did. I loved Hot Rod. Hot Rod is legitimately one of my favorite comedies, I think. And I feel like this movie was funny, but it just wasn't hilarious to me.
I personally loved it. I found myself laughing out loud for most of the movie, and the movie went by really quickly for me. The Lonely Island guys are well known for their humorous music videos.
A whisper in my ear that you want some more, and I jizz in my pants. This really never happens, you can take my word.
How do you think these new songs hold up against the back catalog?
The music that they do, it's hit and miss for me. Some of them are really good, and some of them I just don't care for at all.
I kind of feel like this is the worst batch of music videos they've done. I think most of the ones I've seen, and I haven't seen all of them, but on like their Saturday Night Live skits, I mostly think that they're pretty funny. And really, none of the songs in this really did it for me.
I actually enjoyed a lot of the music from this movie, and I think one of the reasons it would be hard to enjoy it is maybe because you get caught up in the whole theme of the movie. So I don't think that any one song stands out, because most of the movie is just different musical notes being performed.
Glowing review from Corey.
Yeah. Samberg is starting to lose his Hollywood buzz. Do you feel that this film is a step forward towards the Adam Sandler fictation of Andy Samberg, or do you feel that there may yet be hope for good material in the future? Chris?
The term is Adam Sandler-fication. It's a technical term.
Okay.
And I think that this is, yeah. I think that the trajectory is pretty clear. I think we're kind of right about at the Mr. Deeds point on his arc. We're moving forward based on the momentum and goodwill from his work in the past, and not generating any more additional goodwill. So we're going to run out of steam pretty quick here, and the train's just kind of slow. And he could go one of two ways. He could Chappelle it and just bounce off the map, or he could go the Adam Sandler route and just, whore himself out for eternity till we're all dead, making garbage we hate. We'll see.
Dylan, what do you think?
Yeah, I kind of think the same thing. It could go either way at this point. I think this one was produced by Judd Apatow, and that's that's a step in the right direction, because I like his movies. But it could go from that to just lazier and lazier and lazier writing. It's up to them, I guess, so we'll see what happens.
If I had a big budget and I was going to try to make a movie spoofing the pop star industry, I feel like this movie executed it perfectly.
Currently has 32 people on his personal payroll.
Sure, Connor surrounds himself with people who are agreeable.
I have no complaints. I went in for a mockumentary, basically, and that's exactly what I got. I knew that from the commercials, And so as far as Andy Samberg's career, he's brought us Brooklyn 911, he's brought us Lonely Island, he was amazing on Saturday Night Live. I feel like he's doing a really great job, and I feel like this only further proves that. So I think that as far as his future goes, I think it'll be exciting to see what he does next. Much of the humor in Popstar focuses on Western culture's obsession with celebrity, consumerism, and social status. How high do you think Dylan could jump if he really needed to?
Higher than Kanye West.
I am a god.
More than anything else, Popstar is a story about friendship. What did you think about the 3 Lonely Island guys in this film?
I think, the joke in Popstar is that Andy Samberg's character is sort of hogging all the limelight, but without the other two, he's just not really that great. They're sort of what makes the magic happen. And I sort of feel like that might be the truth. I feel like the other two guys, Jorma Taccone and Akiva Schaffer, were both really great. And I would have appreciated seeing more of them in it. Samberg was still good, but I think the other two were especially good.
Akiva Schaffer, that guy was actually pretty good. I was surprised. We haven't really seen anything from him that I can remember, and he had some of the funniest little bits in the movie.
Woodwork, it's kind of my passion. This one's a mask, still me.
Yeah, I thought it was great seeing these 3 guys on screen together. I think they had a really great chemistry. It was really natural, and I think it was obvious because you see right in the beginning of the movie footage of them growing up as little kids, doing the same kind of stuff that they're doing now. And I felt like I was sold on believing that they're all each other's best friends, and I found myself laughing at pretty much everything that they did. And again, I feel like I agree with Chris and Dylan that it would have been nice to see more of the not Andy Samberg's characters, but the other 2 guys a little bit more. And overall, I thought they were funny. If there was one thing you wish you could have seen from this movie, or that you think the film could have done better, what would it be? Dylan.
Well, I actually mentioned that on the last question, is that Keither Schaffer dude. He's pretty rad, and I wish there would have been a little bit more of that. Also, maybe a little more penis.
Top of the world!
Because that was the best part of the movie, you'll see.
Yeah, I mean, he says it like that, and it sounds so strange and bizarre.
No,
but,
just let it.
But okay, yeah.
Be.
I won't even explain it. Okay.
Let's not justify it.
Chris, what are your thoughts?
I think there's too much going on.
Okay.
I think there's too much going on in this movie. My single favorite part is now when I've forgotten the gentleman's name. He's in Hot Rod as well. He was in Trainwreck. He was in Saturday Night Live.
Bill Hader.
Oh,
Bill Hader.
Yeah.
It's kind of a perfect job for me, but my favorite free time thing is flatlining. Oh, wow. I shit my pants.
No,
Not
this
this
time.
time.
He has a tiny, tiny part. He's only in there for 2 seconds, and I don't want to say anything about it because it'll ruin the only joke in the movie that I really, really loved. But he's really funny. I think Hot Rod, for as ridiculous and over the top as it was, had less clutter. It was kind of just, a core group of ridiculous people. Whereas this is just a vast universe full of ridiculous shit. And it's just too much. I think you get more quality with a little bit tighter production, a little bit tighter story.
If there was something that I wish I could have seen in this movie, I think it would have just been a little bit more structure.
Did you take a shit in the Anne Frank house?
Do not go in there! Woo!
You know what? Fuck it. I thought the movie was awesome. It was funny.
He was trying to come up with something. He was going to bullshit a criticism.
I was going to
couldn't
try
do
to
it.
bullshit a criticism, and then I was like, what am I doing? I liked it. So, we're going to go ahead and rate the movie. Dylan, what kind of beard rating would you give the movie?
I would give this the Beard Beer Cozy. It's stupid, but clever at the same time. And after you've seen it, you feel a little bit better about the world.
Chris, what did you rate the movie?
I'm feeling like a 5.
Wow,
Oh,
a
really?
5?
I mean,
Jesus.
honestly, it was fine. It was funny. It wasn't hilarious. If I mean, I'll probably never watch it again. I've seen Hot Rod 15 times. I'll probably never see this again. And I feel like if you haven't seen it, I don't know if you need to. I wanted to like it. I wanted this to be the episode where I gave a positive review. I tried. I wanted to. I don't hate everything. Just
everything
just
so
nearly.
far.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, folks, I'm pretty sure you know what my score is going to be. I give this movie a 9 out of 10. There were a lot of great celebrity cameos that went really well in this movie.
Connor for real is actually saving the record industry.
Connor's hot.
You tell me you didn't see him and say, yo, he's the star.
I think the Lonely Island Boys knocked it out of the park. I think they stayed funny the entire time throughout the movie. I thought the songs were hilarious and ridiculous, over the top, everything that you would want to see. And I found myself in just having a really good time. So yeah, I give it a 9 out of 10.
Wonderful.
That was Internet Movie Show.
All that shit.
Get your Twitters going. Twitter us and follow us.
All right.
Subscribe and like.
Do it, or we'll show up at your house.